how to run a private film screening. Private film screenings are a unique experience offered at the Music Hall, where patrons have the opportunity to rent the historic theater to watch a film with their friends and family. These private events differ from other large shows or film screenings in a number of ways. For one, you will not have volunteers when running a private film screening. Typically, the only staff required at these events will be a front-of-house staff member and a projectionist. A few notes. Renters have a few options with private film screenings, or PFS. They can choose to add time before or after the film, rent a movie from the hall or bring one from home, or they can rent the marquee or pay for a message to be projected on the screen. All of these details should be worked out ahead of time and passed on to the staff running the film. If anything comes up while the renter is in the building that you cannot resolve, please feel free to call or text me. For example, if the marquee is supposed to display text that has not come on, if we don't have a movie that they paid for, or they'd like to purchase extra time, please let me know. Setting up. When setting up for a private film screening, make sure that you stock beer, wine, ice, and alcohol, as well as candy, cups, and popcorn needs. You will be told ahead of time how many guests to expect. Typically, these parties consist of 20 people, but they can pay extra to add extra patrons. We should know what the film title is and whether or not it is a kids' party. This info will help you in getting prepared. We will also let you know the name of the renter so you know who your point person is in the group. Make popcorn accordingly for the amount of patrons coming to the PFS. Turn on the TVs and lobby music and wipe down the counters if it has not already been done today. Bring up the concessions cash bag out of the safe. Some renters choose to do a tab for their group, whereas others will choose to do person-to-person transactions. If you're not informed ahead of time, please ask the renter when they arrive which they'd prefer. Guests can come in through the lower lobby. If the box office is open, you can ask them to redirect patrons upstairs. Please note, due to COVID-19, if global health is a concern, please complete health screenings and temperature checks with the group by giving the renter a thermometer to check the members in their party for a fever and directing them to the posted COVID-19 questionnaire signs. When the guests arrive, ask the renter for their DVD if they have one. Some rentals will have purchased movies from the music hall, but many will bring their own DVD from home. Please run the DVD or a Blu-ray up to the projectionist and then go back down to concessions. Typically, the movie will be scheduled to start 15 to 30 minutes after the group arrives, but some groups will have paid for additional time before or after the film. If the time to start the film comes and they are still missing one or two people, you can be flexible in the start time at your discretion. When it is time, ask the projectionist to start the film. Please remain in the upper lobby for the duration of the film to serve concessions unless the renter says otherwise. For example, if they invite you to watch the film, or if they pay their tab and inform you that's all for concessions. Please feel free to watch the movie or begin cleaning up. Things should be fairly calm while the movie is showing. You can use this time however you deem appropriate. If you have other work you'd like to get done, or a quiet pastime like reading a book, please feel free to do so. If you do not, you can begin cleaning up. When the film is over, make sure to bring the renter back their DVD if they had one. Then follow normal closing procedures. If the renter has not closed their tab, please make sure that they do so before leaving the theater. After patrons leave, please check through the sections they were sitting in, flip up the chairs, and clean any messes that were left behind. Once the upper lobby and the theater are clean and reset, you can check out with the projectionist and head on home. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.